Hi, I'm going to show you how to use Transaction Desk and start a transaction in two different ways. So log into your Georgia MLS account. The first way, you're going to click on your Transaction Desk and open that up. And right on your agent dashboard, there is a Create Transaction here. And you're going to name the transaction. If you have a template already set up, you can use it there. This is going to be a residential sale, so we're going to represent the buyer on this one. If you want to import the data from Georgia MLS and you have the MLS number, you can do that there. It'll pop another box up that says enter the MLS number, and that'll get the address and the tax information and all of that for you. And then you're going to fill in what your role is, and I'm representing the buyer in this one, so I would be the seller's agent. Then you can I'll be the buyer's agent. So you can create the transaction, and then they have a wizard where you can go through all of the steps to put the information in for the transaction. If you had entered the MLS number, this page would be filled out with the address, but you don't have to do that. For instance, if it's a FSBO, you can enter all the information manually here. Then you go to the next screen, you can enter whatever dates that you need to enter here as far as your offer date, offer expiration date, things of that matter. Here's where you put all of your contacts. So your buyer, your brokerage, if you're going to put your lender or your attorney there, you can add them, or if you have an assistant, want to add them to the transaction so that you can easily send the documents to them as well. Enter all of those contacts here. You're going to add, and then you'll add new or existing contact from your contact list. Click on the next button. This is where you're going to add your forms, such as your purchase and sale agreement and any exhibits that you want to add. Then you're going to click next, and it's going to come to this final page where it creates a fax cover sheet. I don't know why, but maybe I'll discover that in a later video. Then you click done. That puts your transaction on your screen. You could go back and add additional forms if you forgot something. If you create a checklist, it's going to be down here. Any documents that you have signed and there's a final copy of, they'll be here. And this is just the details. You can go to the details and edit those if you want to change or add something. So that's how you create the transaction if you're going to Transaction Desk to create it manually. If you're going to create it from a listing, you go into Paragon. You have probably already located a listing. I have not done that, so I'm going to do that now by searching for single family detached. And I'm going to do, let's say $250,000 to $260,000. Maybe that'll narrow it down for us. And I'm going to do Paulding County. There's 4 listings. We're going to search those. And this one right here is lovely. You've shown it to your buyers. It's 126 Kathy. You want to put the offer on it. So bring the listing up. And next to the beautiful picture of the home right here, there is a Transaction Desk icon. I don't know if you can see that well, but when you put your cursor on it, it does light up Transaction Desk. Click on that. It's going to load your Transaction Desk dashboard, and it's going to have the transaction already created here. Again, if you have a template set up for your buyers, you put that there. This is going to be a residential sale. It does already have the MLS number in it, and I'm going to be the selling agent, so I'm going to create that transaction. It has a little bit more to load, so it takes it just a minute longer, and you'll see that there's more information in here than we had when we created it manually. So your address and the MLS number, year built, a lot of the tax information is already in here. Check over that, then click the next button. You would change your offer date here, offer expiration. Click the next button. Okay, so the listing agent is already in here. The listing broker is already in here, and your information will also show up on your transactions. So you just add your clients, your lender, your attorney, your assistant, whoever you're going to be sending documents to, you would add here. Click Next. This is where you're going to add your forms. So you click on that, and it'll bring up a list of all of your forms. Then when you've put all the forms that you want to use, you click Next and go to the wizard end and click Done. That's going to put that transaction up on your screen, and you can begin working in your documents. The thing that is interesting about this is when you create it from the listing itself, if the agent has uploaded the documents already, there's your seller's disclosure here under your documents. And I don't know what the listing packet is. It probably tells information about the home or the utilities, or if there's a lead-based paint or things like that. So maybe that would be in there. So this seller's disclosure will be there already for you when you want to create the transaction signing, and you need to upload that document so that you can design it and put your buyer's signatures on it. So we'll cover that in another video. But that is how you create transactions both ways, by creating them manually and creating them from the listing on Georgia MLS. I hope this video has been helpful. Please check out our channel for additional videos. This has been Patty Loveless with the Compass and Key team at Maximum One.